Most spirits I see love them their Strider. See, I like Strider when learning Spirit, but once you're good with Spirit, I say drop the Strider because honestly it can sometimes mess it up. Oh, what's up, Barber Bubba? How you doing? Alright, let's actually do this wall upstairs first. They're gonna hear it's a Bubba, that's fine. Alright, let's take a look at our 3-gen. It is actually a pretty bad 3-gen for a change. Normally you want to see like 1, 2, and then a corner gen there, or a gen there. But where we see the gens instead, our 3-gen kind of is over in that area instead. We do see one person over there. It looks like they might have Spine Chill or Heard Me. Hello. Let's get rid of Vault. And immediately drop this pallet. Sure. She'll stun me, that's fine. Bubba's a chef, not a bartender? I don't know, on the Dead Dog Saloon, he looked like a pretty good bartender. Let's get some info and find out where they are. One. Alright, that's a 10% regression right there. Other gens that they're not on are currently regressing. I have about 800 hours on. But like, I just enjoy figuring out how a game works. Wow, they committed to that. That's impressive. He has Sprint Burst, but he might not make it to where he wants to. Yeah. That was what I was thinking there. The Sprint Burst definitely gets you some distance, but if you trigger it too late against Bubba with his Chainsaw Dash, it won't get you enough distance to actually escape. The good news is that normally I'd recommend that that generator be done first, but in this instance where these gens are split the way they are, I actually don't care about losing that. Even on Ruse servers, queues are still so bad. Really? These guys are doing a pretty good job on these gens, by the way. They're doing it pretty efficiently. It's a little bit scary, so we're gonna pop this. Oppression still has another, what, 30 seconds left on it? I'd like to get an Oppression off. She'll drop for Bounce Landing, I bet. Yep, Bounce Landing. I don't think it'll get her as much distance as she might hope, though. Ooh, nice one, but she ended up in a dead end instead. Yeah, she's going for this, and just barely missed the M1. At least we get our offered gen. Oppression will be back up momentarily. Let's kind of play around this real quick while we charge up. I'm going to fall off for a second so that way we can Oppression real quick. Whenever Oppression's up, getting some value is worthwhile. We're going to ignore. There's one 10% regression, and then they hit their skill check up here. So let's go for the UE real quick. Alright, UE down. So now we can pop that gen as long as no one else is up there. The unfortunate part is, Jake is. If only, if only. We do see Zarina there. I wonder if she has breakout based on that behavior. They are body blocking, or attempting to. If you're not willing to take a hit, then get out of here. Like I said. Zarina, where'd she go? She went upstairs. That is a poppable gen upstairs. That's like 3.5 sills, which is a bit scary. Like, these guys are going 1-for-1 on hooks the gens right now, which means they're in a really great spot. Cheryl, don't do that. Alright, we'll chainsaw her down, pop this gen. Oppression's back up in another 30 seconds. It's possible. I mean, they definitely know that we have Oppression. Oppression gets announced, basically. She has to have breakout. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that in my mind with her behavior. They know I have Pop. They know I have Oppression. They don't know I have Barbecue or Monitored Abuse, though they could probably guess Monitored Abuse, realistically speaking. She'll go for this Vault. Yep, she has Bounce Landing, if I'm not mistaken. It is not active, though, yet, so she'll go down. We could potentially bring this back. It's not outside the realm possibility at this point. More scratch marks did look like they're going for that. Thankfully, these hooks are pretty close together, so we might be able to go for the unhook here. No, they're going upstairs. No, still regressing. Interesting. Then what generator are they on? Or are they just resetting? Resetting, but where? I would imagine it's pretty close by. There's a Jake. Perfect. Hello, Jakey boy. What's the game plan? You're gonna go to Shack, of course. You're gonna drop the pallet early, because you fear getting hit. We're gonna ignore you for a second and instead go for the Yui, who's behind me. She's in a pretty bad position, even if she tries to go for this. We're gonna chainsaw dash 3 times. Down her. And we're gonna go for the Jake real quick. Yep, well, M1... No, we're not. Hold on. Even better. He tries to do this really tight, but fails. Which now means that there's another survivor nearby. Yep, there she is. She's gonna go for the pickup. Yui's still here, but now she isn't fully recovered. And down goes Yui. Whew! Alright. I mean, these guys played really, really well. Like, don't get me wrong. These guys played beautifully, but at the end of the day, what really killed them in the end was the fact that they grouped up together and allowed me to get so many people down and on hooks. Yeah, Deliverance could theoretically come into play. You're not wrong. That, and also I could hit a 59-second DS. That could also be a major factor. But based on the fact I'm not seeing any unbreakables, I get a strong feeling that this game's pretty much over. She's the only one that I could see me getting hit with a DS right now. Nope, nothing. And what's the results for Hatch, by the way? No Hatch? Alright, sounds good. Good news is I'm already in the basement. Oh, that was a match. Like, I was not expecting that outcome there, to see 4 people die on hooks simultaneously. That was intense. I really thought they had this. GG, well played to these survivors. That was an interesting one.